Hi, good evening to all of you. Yeah, hi guys. So have you created script? The last session, create new account, right? That is the script I asked to create.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes, all of you created. Any issues?
No
Ye-
issues, sir.
Created. Good.
Sir, for index, if we don't give inverted commas, we are not getting the output, sir. Just
For?
only for index, we should not give any inverted commas for the result, sir.
Yeah, right, right. For index number, you should not use any quotations. Okay.
Okay, okay.
String only should be defined inside quotation. It is a number, right? Index is a numeric value, not a string. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Now let me complete this create new account script. I will complete that. First, let me open the application. Okay, guys. Now let me write a script for all these fields up to drop down boxes. The first text box. So here ID is available. So what is the locator? Which locator you have used, guys, for this text box?
Name, sir.
Name. Okay. Name. Okay. Don't take ID because right, it contains some numeric numbers. It may change. Okay. So always try to use the locator. See, if you compare name and ID, ID is not understandable, right? But name is better to understand. So that's better to go with name. Okay. So here I'm entering first name, driver dot find element, by dot I name, right? By dot name dot clear, then enter first name dot send keys. So here I'm entering first name. Next one, surname. Name only, again we are using name here also. Dot find element by dot name. Dot clear, okay. Dot send keys. Just I'm giving surname and enter email number, email or password, mobile number or password, right? Again, copy the same name, find element by dot name, clear, send keys. Enter password. This is the day drop down list. And next we have to select month, right?
In
Select,
password field, we can take ID also, right, sir?
yeah, you can take ID also. ID is there, right?
Yeah.
Select a month. So to select the month, check that locator of this month drop down. Name is there and ID also is available. So I use ID. I will dot find element by dot ID. Get this element into some variable. Okay. Web element. That DDL month equal to now we should write get a list of items, right? Select items, list items is equal to new select DDL month. So we are passing this variable as input, okay? So after that, select list item, okay? LST items dot select by, I will give select by value I'm using now. So let us see that what values are defined for this options. See values 1, 2, 3, guys. See visible text is different, okay? HTML text is different and value attribute is different, okay? So now I want to select April, for example. So value I should pass 4 because I am using method select by value method. So we should use here 4 for April month, okay? So now I will be using 4. It is not an index number, okay? So I am defining inside double quotes. If you are using index number, it should not be defined inside double quotes, okay? Double quotes not required. Next, select year. See this? For year, ID is year. Okay. Element DDL year is equal to driver dot find element by dot ID. Select already defined. I'm using same list items variable, same variable. So I'm not redeclaring that again. List items is equal to new select DDL year. Now list items dot select by index I'm using now. I want to select what is the index number for 2023 year. 0, first item. Okay. So 0 should be selected. I want to select first item. So 0 is already there. So 0 we are passing here. Select by index now I'm using, guys. Okay, it's done. So now let us run the script and see is it running. Okay, save it and close. And we need to wait. Wait already added right here. Yeah, wait is there already added. After clicking create new account button, we are waiting for 5 seconds. Done. Guys, the script always written like this, guys. For every step, right, if possible, you can add comment for all the steps. So what is the step you are automating in each element? So that should be added as a comment. So it is a good practice always. Yes, it is selected. Fine. Now let us see here radio button. How to select this radio button? It is simple. Radio button selection is very simple. Now let us see a locator for this radio buttons first. See here, I'm selecting this radio button, first radio button option. See here, what is a tag, HTML tag for radio buttons? Input is the HTML tag, and type is radio. You can see that. Okay, for radio buttons, HTML tag is input, and the type is defined as radio. And what is the ID is available? It is a numeric value is there. So let us take name. Name you should select. Okay. And value, you see this, guys, value is 1. Okay, value equal to, okay, see value is 1 for this radio button. See name is 6 and value is 1. Okay, now let us see the properties of second radio button. For this second radio button also, name is same. See that name is same and value is 2. Okay, guys, here value is different. Okay, so fine. For third radio button, the value will be 3. See here, the name is same and value is -1. Okay, 1, 2, -1 is there. That is the value for third radio button. So now how to select now this radio button? By using value. Here we don't have IDs available. ID is different, right? For 3 radio buttons, ID value is different. Okay, 33 is V2 and it is 3H. Okay, ID is different. Yeah, okay, guys, timing, I will take that ID value now. So now let me select here second radio button. So I will use this ID. Okay, guys. Guys, suppose if this ID value keep changes, then you can't use ID value. Okay. I hope so. It won't change frequently. Let us see. Try that. Okay. If it is not running, then we have to select or go with other option. Now timing I will be using ID. I'm going to use here ID. So I want to select this second radio button. So I'm copying here second radio button ID value. Is that field name? Gender. Okay. Select gender. Select gender. So driver dot find element by dot ID. ID value I copied. Dot click is the method we have to use to select that button. To select that radio button, it is also button. Okay, that is why we are using a click action here. We have to click on this radio button to select that radio button option. We have to click that one, correct? So that is why here we are using click method to select radio button main. Suppose if you want to select first radio button, you should use this ID. Okay, that particular radio button ID you should use here. All of you clear, guys? Here I am selecting now male radio button. So I'm using that corresponding ID value I'm using here as locator. Fine. Now let us see this run. Let's see here, male radio button is not clicking, I guess, right? Why it is not clicking? Let us say that. What is the error? Such element exception. That means that ID is, I think so now it is changing. That's why I told you, right? That ID value may be changing every time. So now let us see that. I think so that ID is changed now. Let me confirm. Let us confirm that. Whether that ID is changing or is it same. See that 52 U25 VC is there. Now what is the value we copied? V2 is there. You got it, guys? U25 is same, but V2 was there before. But now that value is changing to VC. You can see that, guys. So that's why that means this ID is not constant. It is keep changing dynamically. Understand, guys? So in such case, we can't use this ID. Okay, guys. Okay. Can't use name also because there are all three radio buttons having same name. We can't go with. So only way we have value we have to use, guys. Okay, guys. See, I will show you this, how to use value property. How to use value property in the locator. So to use this value attribute, which locator we can use? Which locator we can use? See, locators, what we discussed already. 8 locators we discussed, right? We already seen that ID, name, class name, tag name, link text, partial text. Now you have remaining 2 more locators. So you can use other properties, other attributes. That means other than these attributes, ID, name, class name, tag name, link text, partial link text, okay? Other than this, inside XPath or inside CSS selector locators, you can use any attribute of the HTML tag. We can use any attribute, whatever you want, can be defined inside XPath, guys, or inside CSS selector. Now let us see define here. First, I will discuss, guys, in detail about XPath and CSS selector later. But time being, I'm going to show you how to use this value attribute inside XPath to identify that element. We'll discuss later in detail about this XPath and CSS selector. Don't worry. So now just I'm going to use here value attribute Okay, guys, remove this by dot XPath. I'm going to use here XPath. So inside XPath, how you can define attributes, right? See, I want to identify this particular input element by using a value attribute. Understand, guys? So which is having unique value. Okay. So now how you can define this? I can define this input element XPath. For that input element, XPath can be defined like this. Double slash, start with the double slash, and input. What is the HTML tag name? Input. So inside this input tag, what is the attribute you want to use? Value attribute I want to use. So every attribute should be prefixed by @ symbol inside XPath. Okay, guys, if you want to define any attribute inside XPath, that attribute should be prefixed by @ symbol. That is the syntax. Okay, guys, we should follow. So @ value, I'm defining here attribute name value equal to, what is the value of that attribute? 2. Is it right? What is the value of that attribute? That is a 2. Okay, guys, 2. So this 2 I'm defining here. See that 2 is defined. Square bracket, close it. See that, guys. This is the element which you want to identify. I want to identify input HTML tag element. That element should contain value attribute with value 2. So attribute should be defined inside a square bracket for this HTML element. And this HTML, before this HTML element, we are defining double slash. All of you clear, guys? So this is the XPath. How you can define it is simple XPath, I can say. Okay, guys. Input HTML element, and for this HTML element, I want to use value attribute to identify. So that value attribute should be defined enclosed by square brackets. So value equal to that attribute value. So that attribute value is defined, is enclosed with a single quote, because I am already using double quote here to enclose this entire XPath. So we are enclosing this entire whole XPath inside double quotes. So inside this XPath, again, I have to define value inside the quotations. That should be single quote. Okay, guys. So here I'm using, that means this value is enclosed by single quotations, and the whole XPath is enclosed by double quotes. So this is how you can define XPath for that radio button by using value attribute, guys. So now let us run it now and see that is it working. Okay, guys, see that mail radio button is clicked now. Now radio button is clicking, guys. Guys, all of you clear? So mail radio button, how to automate radio buttons, how to select radio button. The method we are using, click method. To select radio button, the method is click. But here in this pop-up for this radio buttons, so we have only value attribute is available. So to use that value attribute, we are using XPath locator. We are using here XPath locator. Inside XPath, we are defining XPath always begins with double slash, and HTML element input. And for that HTML element, you are defining attribute name value and attribute value 2. And inside square brackets, this attribute and value should be defined. So this is the simple XPath, guys. Guys, you can complete this radio button, write this code also, script execution. This one single line of code, you complete this single line of code, write it and execute, guys. All of you. So with this, right, we completed the create new account, sign up pop-up. So here, guys, are you working on this? Create this line of code and finish execution. Guys, just text me once you complete this quickly. Okay. Okay, good, guys. Okay, guys. Now, let us see. Let me complete document notes for this small radio button. Yes, here. You see the radio buttons. Okay, radio. Select radio buttons. Select radio button. So, what is the method we are using? Radio button can be selected using click method. Okay, click method we are using. Okay, guys. So here I will add a script, create new account in Facebook. So I will copy this. Yeah. Okay, guys, that's it. So now let us see the next elements. What we need to see: checkboxes and links. Checkbox. How to work with checkboxes? Okay. To find checkbox, is there any where we can see where you can say checkbox? So here we don't see any checkboxes, guys. Let me see. Is there any other application? Guys, refer me if you know any application where you have seen checkboxes, guys. Application, guys, where you can see checkboxes. Red bus is there. Any checkboxes? Redbus.in. Slow. Yes, you please check some applications if you find any checkboxes anywhere, and let me know. Here also no checkboxes. Okay. Or is there any account creation? I guess. Let us see here. Wait, guys, there should be one application, some sample application in my last previous sessions. Let me search, guys, Google. There's some sample applications you can get. Sample web application automation.
Redbus we have, sir.
Yes, ma.
In Redbus we have.
In the red bus you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait. We can see some sample applications.
Vehicle instance application.
So we can use these applications where you can find all types of elements. We no need to search for different applications for different elements.
Vehicle application. Instance application.
Yes, ma.
Vehicle instance application, sir. Pricing.
Vehicle insurance. Which one? What is that application name?
Price center.
Wait. There is one application, a simple automation QA something, where you can see all types of all elements, all types of web elements you can see in one page. Practice website. Let us see this, guys. Demo websites. There are no checkboxes. So just wait, guys. I will find it. There is some good application. I don't know that name. Is there anywhere? This demo, all these things. So this one, guys, will see this demo QA.com. Demo QA.com. Yeah, yes, this one I'm looking for. So here you can see all types of elements, guys. So here checkboxes, right? Click this, and here you can see checkbox. Okay, guys. So you can practice. You can take this as practice. You can write a script, guys, for all these elements: text boxes, checkboxes, radio buttons, buttons, and the drop downs also should be there. Not there. Dynamic properties. Drop downs not there. Huh? Yeah, okay, guys. Let us take this checkbox. Okay, I want to open this website and click on this checkbox menu. Then select this home. That's all. Just I want to automate small step. So after this, right, we have to see that how to work with buttons and links. Okay, guys, and web tables. We can see all these things. Apart from that, we can use here, right, forms, alerts, frames, all these things we can use this website. Okay. Yes. Now let me create a new class for this. Creating new class for demo QA. Create new class, new demo QA class. Demo QA class. Okay. Then yes, now I will create here a new method. It's not inside a public static void checkbox. I want to automate checkbox. So to automate checkbox, what we need to do? First, we have to log in, right? Not log in. We have to open that. We have to launch that application, right? So I will write separate method for that also. Public static void open demo QA. I define separate method to launch that. So first we have to declare that driver variable, right? Web driver is equal to null. Yes, done. Next. So open QA demo. Here I'm writing inside main method. I can set that property, set property. Let me copy that. Set property statement. See, inside main method, I'm copying that. Okay, yes. And inside open demo QA, here I will be launching that application driver equal to new Chrome driver. So driver variable should be declared as a static. Okay, static. And after launching that driver, I will be maximizing that window driver dot manage dot window dot maximize. Okay, done. So now after this, so now we are here and we have to click this checkbox menu, right? So let us see this checkbox item, menu item locator, guys. I have to see that locator.